Alright, let's dive into something wild. What if you never aged past 25? Like seriously, what if you hit your mid-20s and then boom? No more wrinkles, no more gray hairs, no sore knees. You just freeze in time at your peak. Sounds like a dream, right? But hold up, it's way deeper than just looking good forever. So first off, let's talk health. At 25, your body's in top shape. You've got strong bones, fast reflexes, your brain's firing like a rocket. If you stayed that way forever, you'd basically skip all the annoying stuff that comes with getting older. No more back pain from sitting too long. No more forgetting why you walked into a room. No more worrying about heart disease or losing muscle. You'd be locked into your best version physically and mentally. Now imagine how that would change school and careers. Right now we rush through school and into work because we know we've only got so many good years. But if you stayed 25 forever, you could take your time. Want to try 10 different jobs? Go for it. Want to get a degree in every subject? You've got centuries. No pressure to have your life figured out by 30. You'd have time to grow into who you want to be without racing the clock. Then there's relationships. Think about it. Would people still get married young? Or would they wait 100 years to find the right person? If everyone stayed 25 forever, the whole timeline of love would shift. You wouldn't feel rushed to settle down. You could date for decades if you wanted, or focus on yourself without feeling like you're falling behind. The meaning of forever might actually feel real if you both stop aging. Okay, but let's get real. Let's talk population. If people stopped aging and didn't die naturally, the world would get crowded. Fast. Like really fast. Imagine everyone who's 25 just staying that way and new babies still being born. Cities would overflow. Resources would stretch thin. You think traffic's bad now? Just wait until the roads are full of immortal 25-year-olds in sports cars. To fix that, maybe people would have to stop having kids, or only have a set number. Like 2 kids per person max. Governments might start making rules about who's allowed to reproduce. That opens a whole new can of worms. Who decides who gets to have kids? How do you even enforce something like that? It gets super dystopian super fast. Also, there's the whole thing about identity. A lot of people find purpose in getting older, becoming a parent, a grandparent, growing wiser, watching the world change. If everyone stayed 25, would we lose that sense of legacy? Would people feel stuck? Like a video game character that hit the max level and now there's nowhere to go. Aging gives us milestones. It marks time. Without it, life might start to feel endless in a weird, boring way. And speaking of time, how would we measure it? Birthdays would be weird. Like, hey, happy 25th birthday for the 94th time. What even is a birthday when nothing changes? Would we stop caring about age? Would people lie and say they're 26 just to be edgy? Would we judge people based on how long they've been alive instead of how old they look? Age might become this invisible number that only matters in your head. Now let's flip it again. Let's say only some people could stop aging at 25. Not everyone. Maybe it's a super expensive treatment, or something only the elite get access to. That could create a whole new class divide. Imagine a world where rich people look young and healthy forever, and poor people still age and die. That would be messed up. People might fight over the tech. There could be protests, wars, or secret underground clinics offering fake treatments. On the flip side, maybe stopping aging becomes a human right, something everyone gets. That would be kind of beautiful. No more watching your loved ones get sick. No more losing grandparents or friends too soon. Families could stay together for centuries. People could actually keep the promises they make when they say forever. And what about space? If you're not aging, you could totally handle long trips to other planets, like Mars or even further. You wouldn't worry about getting old on the journey. That means we might actually explore deep space, not just with robots, but with real humans. You could take a 200-year trip and still show up looking fresh. That's pretty epic. But here's the deepest part. If you stop aging at 25, what does that do to your soul? Your sense of self. Part of being human is knowing that time moves forward, that things change, that we grow. Would we still appreciate life if we knew we had forever? Would we take things for granted? Or would we live even more fully because we have so much time to try everything? It's a tricky balance. On one hand, stopping aging sounds awesome. No more fear of growing old. More time to chase your dreams. More chances to love and explore. On the other hand, it raises huge questions about meaning, purpose, and what makes life valuable. So yeah, what if human aging stopped at 25? We'd look amazing, feel great, and live way longer. But we'd also have to rethink almost everything about how the world works. From family to work to how we see ourselves. It's one of those what-ifs that sounds perfect until you really start to imagine it. And then it just gets wild. Still though, you've got to admit, if someone came up to you right now and said, hey, you can stay 25 forever, would you take it? Would you freeze time? Or would you keep aging like everyone else? That choice might say more about who you are than any number ever could.